How is it going, everybody? You're watching Then About Tech, and today I'm going to show you the ultimate iPhone battery saving feature. It has to do with low power mode, but I'm going to call it super low power mode. You're going to use it when you really need to save battery. And the great thing is, we're going to set it up so you don't even have to remember to activate it. It's going to be completely autonomous, completely automatic. You're gonna love this. Let's get started. Okay, so in order to set up super low power mode, we're actually gonna use the Shortcuts app because we're gonna create an automation, okay? So check if you have Shortcuts on your iPhone. It's an Apple native application, okay? But if for some reason you don't have it, just go ahead here to the App Store. You know the drill. Go ahead, go to search, and then search for Shortcuts. And then as easy as that, you're gonna have here Shortcuts. It's a free Apple native application if you don't know it. All right, so download it, get it, and then let's go ahead and open it up. Let's get started. And the first thing we're going to do, of course, is create a new automation. So right here, go to this middle option, automation, tap on new automation. Then you're going to scroll down, okay? And then let's talk about low power mode, okay? Go ahead here and select for when it's turned on. So when we enable low power mode, and as I said, it'll be all automatic, okay? We're gonna do a few automations, but it's super quick, okay? So when it's on, it's turned on, we're gonna run immediately. I recommend that we don't even notify when run, so we don't even get a notification, so it's super fluid, super automatic, okay? But if you want to, you can get notified, right? Tap on next, and right here, we're gonna actually select what happens when low power mode is turned on. So let's go ahead and new blank automation, and we're gonna do a few things to make low power mode super low power mode. First of all, airdrop. So let's go ahead here, set airdrop receiving, and then we're gonna actually set to off. So as you know, airdrop is constantly looking for and waiting for another device to share information, right? And in iOS 17, it's even worse because it's constantly waiting for another device to get close to it, and you get that notification and all that, regardless if it's another iPhone or another Apple Watch. So as you can tell, airdrop really is a battery drainer. So we're gonna set to off. On top of that, we're gonna tap here once again on actions and search for apps and action, and we're gonna look for focus, okay? So focus modes, right? Scroll down a bit and set focus. And it's gonna be automatically like turn, do not disturb off. And what we want is to turn it on until turned off. It works perfectly like that, okay? So when low power mode is on, do not disturb is on, and this is super important because your iPhone won't be constantly like lighting up for notifications. This is the most important thing, right? So notifications are also huge battery drainer. On top of that, let's go ahead and tap here once again for our final action, and that is cellular data. So cellular, as you can see, set cellular data, and then right here, cellular data to off. And I know this is really drastic, this is really radical, and that's why I told you in the intro, we're just gonna use it when you really need to. So when low power mode is enabled, on top of all of the incredible features low power mode has, it's also gonna disable airdrop, enable do not disturb because of notifications, and turn cellular data off. And the whole idea here is that when your iPhone is at 10%, and we're gonna do it when it reaches 10%, this will be automatically enabled. So then it's gonna force you to look for Wi-Fi or look for a charger because cellular data drains so much more battery than Wi-Fi. So if you use Wi-Fi, it's so much better than cellular data. But of course, even in low power mode, you can enable this manually. I'm gonna show you in a second, so don't worry, okay? So we're done here. You can tap on done. And then we have the first automation ready. When low power mode is turned on, all of this will happen. But as I said, I want it to be automatic. So what we're gonna do is create another automation, and this time, so low power mode can be automatically enabled. So if we scroll down just a bit, we have here battery level. That's what we want. So tap on battery level, And right here, we're gonna use this slider to go ahead and get to 10%, as I mentioned. So then when your iPhone battery falls below 10%, this will happen automatically. So run immediately once again, and you don't need notify when run. Tap on next, and the action, of course, is to enable low power mode. We're gonna do the exact same thing. So here, there we go, set low power mode to on. So then when it falls below 10%, low power mode will automatically turn on. Done. So then we have our second automation right there, right? Let's keep going because we gotta do the opposite as well. Otherwise, it'll be on all the time, and that's not the point, okay? So let's create another automation to do the opposite. So if we go ahead and scroll a bit down, let's go for low power mode once again. I know it's kind of tiring, it's kind of a long process, but it's just gonna take those few minutes just once, and then you're gonna be set up for good, okay? You don't have to do this every single time, of course. So when low power mode is turned off, then run immediately, the exact same thing. Next, you're getting the hang of it, right? And then the automations will be the opposite. So we're gonna go first for airdrop, right? So set airdrop receiving, and then we're gonna go back to normal, which is contacts only. So everything back to normal. We're gonna go here to focus, and then the exact same thing. So set focus, turn do not disturb off, right? So low power mode off, do not disturb off. And then last but not least, cellular data, set cellular data on. So perfect, that's exactly what we want. Done. And then we have here when it's on, when it's off. Of course, it'll be automatically enabled, but we need it to be automatically disabled as well. And that's our final automation. So plus, and this one is super quick, scroll down, we go ahead here to charger. So when the iPhone is connected to the charger, run immediately, next once again, and the automation, you got it, is low power mode. And this time to turn it off. And then that's it, we're done. So we have set it up. So how it's gonna work, you're using your iPhone as you would normally, and as your battery falls below 10%, low power mode will automatically be enabled, and with it, all those extra features that we have set up, right? But when you go ahead and plug it into the charger, low power mode will automatically be turned off, and then everything will be back to normal. So it's completely 100% autonomous, all right? Turn off, turn on, we're good to go. So let's go ahead here and test it out. So pull down on the control center and let's enable low power mode this first time manually, right? As you can see right here, do not disturb. If you tap and hold, as you can see, airdrop is off, as you can see. And if we turn off Wi-Fi, just to prove it to you, we don't have 5G or 4G or anything. So it's fully working, all right? Now, let me show you the rest of the automation, which is charging your iPhone will automatically disable super low power mode, as we call it, right? So I'm gonna plug it in, and as you can see, it's gonna automatically readjust everything, and everything is back to normal. So as you can see right here, we don't have focus mode anymore. It's charging green, so no more low power mode. We have here cellular data, and of course, airdrop is back to normal. So then it's fully working automatically. And of course, it will enable low power mode when it falls below 10%, okay? That's automatic as well. Now, what if I'm out and about in the street, there's no Wi-Fi, and then my battery goes below 10%, like 9%, and then super low power mode automatically engages. How do I actually deal with that? Because of course, I'm not gonna have cellular data anymore, and I may need it depending on where I am. Guys, it's super easy. As you can see here, we have a dedicated big button right there. Just tap on it, and then 5G or 4G will come back. As easy as that. And then you don't need to delete or disable the whole automation, because everything will continue. Low power mode will continue, do not disturb, airdrop, everything, but you will have your 4G or 5G if you really need it. So then that's the best alternative, that's the best you can do if you really need cellular data, all right? Super simple. So that's literally it. That's how you use super low power mode, the ultimate iPhone battery saving feature, completely automatic. And guys, trust me, this can be a life changer. So thanks a lot. I'll see you in the next video as usual, guys. Bye bye.